What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So look, as a producer, one of the top questions I get is how do I get my music on Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, Tidal, Instagram, TikTok, you know, all of the streaming services. You know, if you're an artist, you want to make sure that your music is available everywhere. Like anytime somebody is searching it out, you want to make sure it's available on all platforms. And I always tell them DistroKid. Now, disclaimer, this video is actually sponsored by DistroKid, but I've been using them for years, and like I say, I always tell people to go through them because what really drew me to them is the fact that I got to keep 100% of my royalties. It's only $20 for the whole year, and I get to upload unlimited amounts of songs. So what I want to do today is I just want to show you guys how easy it is to get your music up on that site and get it in all of the stores and all of the streaming services that music is available to be streamed from. So let's get right into it. So after you sign up for your plan and you log into your DistroKid account, you just want to go to upload. And when you go to upload, the first thing you're going to see is services. Now services basically is just telling you where your music is going to be sent out to these different streaming services or stores. Like I said, you can get it on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, TikTok, Google Play, YouTube Music, Amazon, Pandora, all of the stores. And there's also an option I'm gonna show you guys later on where, let's say they add a new store, you'll be able to automatically be added to those stores when they pop up. All right, so we want to keep all of those checked because we want our music to go to all of those stores. All right, number of songs, this is going to be a single. Now if you had an album, you could pick up to 35 songs, but this is just going to be a single. Previously released, no. All right, artist, band name for this, Amir P. All right, yes, group this single with my other Amir P releases that are already in Spotify. No, this will be my first Amir P release in Spotify. So let's just do no. Artists already in Apple Music, let's do no. This is gonna be my first release in Apple Music. Now, if you have songs and when you put your name in, there are songs that come up, you can actually group them all together so they make sure. Matter of fact, let's go back. Hold on, let's go back. Instead of Amir P, let's do Amir Perry, and I'll show you guys. All right, so artists already in Spotify. You see there are already 2 artists, and I'm sure they're all me, but there are already 2 artists that are in Spotify, and I can pick either one if I want them to all be grouped and all of them to be together. But we'll just say no, this will be my first Amir Perry release in Spotify. Artists already in Apple Music, you're all set. This release will appear in Apple Music alongside your other Amir Perry releases. So it's just pulling up songs that are already they have been sent to the streaming services, and it's going to group them together. So if somebody was to search Amir Perry on any of those platforms, all of these songs are going to come up. All right, release date September 6th, 2020. Today is the 6th, so we'll just leave it. No, you know what, hold on, let's put it, let's do the 13th. And when we do the 13th, it gives me, I can release it 12 a.m. in the listener's time zone, or it does 12 a.m. in New York, and simultaneously all other countries at the same time, regardless of time zone. So I can either do it in a listener's time zone. It could be released 12 a.m. in the listener's time zone, or 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, pretty much. All right, pre-order, no, or of course yes, if I let them pre-order it before the release date. Pre-order start date, I can actually start it today. So we'll just leave that, we'll leave it at the 6th. So people will, after it's uploaded, people can go ahead and pre-order. All right, record label, let's do ARP Digital. That's my, I'm slow today. All right, pretty straightforward. You know, you just click whatever your label is. Mine happens to be ARP Digital. Album cover, choose an image. Let's find an image. That's dope. Cover. Boom. I made this cover just for to show you guys, but so we got our cover. A couple notes here: don't increase the size of smaller images to make them bigger. This makes the image blurry, and stores reject blurry images. Stores will reject artwork that contains a website address, Twitter name, or any image that's pixelated, rotated, or poor quality. They'll also reject artwork with prices or store logos. Also, please don't reuse the same artwork for multiple albums. You own this artwork and everything in it. Stores will reject your artwork if it contains images you found online that you don't have the explicit right to use. All right, and right here it says album cover optimal size is 3000 by 3000 pixels. So if you have somebody designing your artwork, you want to make sure you give them those dimensions so they can make it that size so it shows up the best when your artwork is delivered to all of the stores or streaming services. All right, next section: language. English primary genre. Selected genre. This is hip hop rap, and you can also, they give you an optional thing where you can select a second genre. Say you got rap and there's some country music, you can select country if you needed to. All right, track title, we're gonna put this one is called That's Dope. All right, song title, That's Dope. Couple notes here when it comes to song titles: feature artists, use the word feature in parentheses with names separated by ampersand and commas. Parts of volumes: if your song has part 1, volume 2, etc., use a comma then the word part or volume. Instrumental remix version: if the title needs an explanatory word, put it in parentheses. Multiple parentheses: titles can only have one set of parentheses. If you need more, use brackets instead. Cover songs: if a cover, remix, or mashup, do not include the original's artist's name here. Capitalization: use title case. Stores will reject all lowercase or weird capitalization. No year dates: do not include any year info in your song title. No producers: you can add the producers later using credits and liner notes feature. All right, so audio file. Let's upload our song. That's Dope song. Open. Boom. Songwriter: I wrote this song or managed the songwriter. It's an original tune or another artist wrote it. It's a cover song. I wrote this song, so we're gonna leave that as is. Songwriter's real name, let's put our real name, Amir Perry. All right, and if I needed to add another writer, there's a section where I would just click here and add another songwriter. All right, explicit lyrics, yes or no? Self-explanatory, yes. Is this a radio edit? No, this is not a radio edit, so we're going to leave that at no. If it was, then we'll put yes. Self-explanatory. All right, next section, instrumental. This song contains lyrics. This song does contain lyrics, so we'll leave that where it's at. Preview clip start time. You can either let the streaming services decide, or you can specify where the good part starts. Let's say you know the second verse of your song is the verse that you think people are gonna really wanna listen to, or they'll hear that part and like, man, I like this song. You know, you can go in and you can change where the song starts, so you can pick exactly where the preview starts for when people listen to it, but I'll just let the streaming services decide. Track price. 69, they give you 3 different options: 69 cents, 99 cents, or $1.29. Now, I think my song is the best song ever in the world, so I want to sell it for $1.29, but I feel like 99 cents is pretty standard when it comes to singles, so we'll leave it at 99 cents. All right, so the next section, we're going to go over the extras. Now, these things are all optional, but some of these you definitely want to take a look at. All right, so Instagram and Facebook, this one is free. Add this single to Instagram's music and stories, which lets Instagram users easily add your music to their posts. By checking this box, your music may also become available on other Instagram and Facebook products, which will hopefully be cool and or useful and or profitable for you. It doesn't make sense not to click this. It's absolutely free, and I know you guys have seen like users add songs to their Instagram pictures or videos, and you want to make sure that your music can also be added to their pictures and videos if they choose to do so. All right, next thing, Store Maximizer is $7.95 a year, but DistroKid will automatically deliver this single to new online stores and streaming services as we add them, which is often we'll give you notice each time we add the single to a new service. And like I told you guys earlier, I showed you all of the stores. This is something you probably want to add to your plan, because like I said, if they're adding new stores, it only makes sense to add it because let's say there's a new streaming service that pops up and it's bigger than Spotify. You wouldn't want to be left out, you know, in the cold and not generating money over there as well. So it makes sense to just add that, to me anyway, to make sure that your music is automatically added always and you're not missing out on any money. All right, next thing, Shazam and iPhone Siri. Make it easy for people to identify this single if they hear it playing on radio, TV, in stores, restaurants, parties, etc. This one is only 99 cents a year, and I can't tell you how many times I've been in like a barber shop, been at the mall, or been out and heard a song, and I pull my phone out to Shazam it just to see who the artist is. And what ends up happening is I pull it up, I find out who the artist is, and I find myself going down a rabbit hole just to find other records of theirs, and I end up, you know, discovering a lot of new artists this way. So it's only 99 cents a year, and I really think it makes sense to add that if you're releasing songs and you want people to discover you, especially if you're a new artist. All right, last option, leave a legacy. It's a $29 one-time fee, non-reoccurring. DistroKid won't delete this single from stores due to a lapsed DistroKid membership. For example, if your credit card is declined, you can always choose to delete it at any time or not. You will continue to accrue 100% of royalties as normal. Leave your legacy for future generations. So those are all the options and extras you can add after you've uploaded your song. The next section, important checkboxes. I selected YouTube Music as a store, so I won't email DistroKid later asking why'd you upload my music to YouTube. Okay, let's check that. I recorded this music and am authorized to sell it in stores worldwide and collect all royalties. Check. I'm not using any other artist's name in my name, song titles, or album title without their approval. Check. So basically, you can't say this song is featuring Drake and it's not featuring Drake. All right. I have read and agreed to the terms of DistroKid distribution agreement. Check. Done. Please choose a later pre-order date. The pre-order date you've chosen is earlier than today, which make no sense, yo. So let's change it. Pre-order start date. Let's change it to the 8th. Let's go back and try it again. Done. Verifying. And just like that, we got our song uploaded. And what DistroKid actually did for me was they gave me a VIP link that I could give to you guys that'll actually give you 7% off of your first year of unlimited uploads. And like I say, I chose them because, you know, I have unlimited uploads. I get to keep 100% of my royalties. And the simplicity of it, just the process was just so easy and everything is straightforward. Like I said, they give you notes also to kind of help guide you through the process if you're unsure of anything. Within a week, everything should be live on all of the streaming services. Like it says here, give stores up to a week to push your album live. iTunes, Apple Music often happens faster, but not always. For Spotify, new deliveries will take at least 5 business days to go live. So keep those things in mind if you're uploading your music and you have a certain release date that you want to make sure that your music is available to all of your fans for, all right? Take advantage of that VIP link. It'll be the first link in the description box, all right? Let's make some music and let's make some money.